If you're meditating with Phenocyte, often you'll feel so good, so powerful, so illustrious, so in tune and in line with the universe that no disease, no sickness, no negative thought is able to stay in your mind. So I can see how it has these healing properties, these healing capabilities. I know ever since I started meditating with Phenocyte and Moldavite that I have not been able to turn back. I don't want to replace it with anything else. Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. You're watching High Power, not 15 minutes from now, not yesterday, but right now. Hi, I'm your host Gregory Lynch, and on High Power Now we cover the highest power tektites, supplements, things to open your third eye and release the inner god or goddess inside of us, because we all have this privilege, we all have this illustrious behavior activity going on in our bodies, and we just need to activate the pineal gland in order to manifest like never before, release emotional negative energy like never before, clean out all the chakras, so that way you're operating at your maximum potential, because at the end of the day, that is our goal. So thank you so much for subscribing. On this channel today, we are going to give away our free piece of Moldavite. We've already given away 4 pieces already. Shout out to Mariah Carey and to last week's winner, Lauren Kay. So at the end of this video, stay tuned. We're going to give away the free piece of Moldavite winner for those of you that commented in the comments of the last video. It's a crystal that is even more powerful than Moldavite. Now, what am I talking about? Because that's crazy. And anytime I hear, oh, there's something new, Ormus or Moldavite, at the time, Moldavite, I was like, oh my gosh, there's something else new that I haven't gotten, not this again. But let me tell you something, once you get these high power energies, these high power supplements, you're going to go from one to the other, because you're going to start syncing up with the universe. You're going to start seeing 1111, 222, 444, and you're going to start being led into the path of all these crystal energies and illustrious tektites and powers, because once you open up your third eye, you cannot help but have the universe just rush towards you to get you exactly everything you need for this day and age. So what's more powerful than Moldavite? Now, this is Phenocyte. Now, it's called Phenocyte, spelt with a C, or it could be spelt with a K. It does not matter. Now, Phenocyte is all over the world, but it's very rare. This is a very, very large piece. You have no doubt that you will feel the energy with a piece like this. Now, this is from Brazil, and it's Azazel activated, which means that Richard Simmons, he took a big, this was like about this big in width, and then about this big in height, and he took this big Phenocyte and puts it in the middle and charges all the other Phenocytes and also some other crystals, so that way these crystals, the smaller ones, Phenocytes, they end up being just as powerful or giving up even a higher frequency. So there's a difference between Moldavite. Now, I'm not saying Moldavite is a weaker tektite, it's more a different energy. So I want to read to you just briefly just about Phenocyte, so you have an idea about, just how great it is. So let's pull this up here. So Phenocyte is also known as Phenakite. Phenocite is a high vibration crystal. Phenocite connects personal consciousness to a high level frequency, enabling information from that space to be translated to Earth. So basically, it connects you to the outer realms of the world, the ether space, however you want to call it, and it makes it so that you can bring that information down here. A lot of times when we dream, we forget in the morning, but Phenocyte, what it gives us the ability to take that dream world, bring it into our reality. Phenocyte is a wonderful crystal to contact angelic realms and ascended masters. Phenocyte is purifying and integrating, bringing the spiritual vibrations down to earth. We said that. Phenocyte resonates with the etheric body, activates the light body, and aids the ascension process. There's also ascension stones. There's a ascension synergy 12. I have all those stones. I highly suggest that if you start with Moldavite, you go on to Phenocyte after, and then there's some azestulite, danbarite, scolecite, Tibetan tektite. There's so many petalite, different crystals, and once you have all of these, you're an ascended master. So really what it does, Phenocyte from Brazil has its own crystal guardian and has the most pure, smooth, and high energy power. So that's like one of these pieces here. I've just made this one for the Etsy store. Is a large piece of Brazilian Phenocyte. Individually it costs me $240. It is Azazel activated, and here's a piece of Moldavite on top with a nice copper wire. It's very solid. Now some of you look like maybe saying, oh, this looks like something like out of a spaceship. And you know, this is one of my first pieces that I've made. It's available on Etsy. But what I can promise you from all of the products that I sell, you will feel the power, you will feel the high energy, and you will get to do the spiritual work that you're looking to do. So it may not, to some people you may say, oh, it looks amazing, it looks crazy looking, good looking. But this combination is one of the most powerful combinations that you will ever try. Phenocyte is almost like a Herkimer diamond, but it's its own frequency, it's its own power, just like Moldavite, and they complement each other. The synergy together, it's perfect. I used to be on medication for ADD when I was younger, and I was prescribed Adderall. So the combination right here replaces that, hands down, for me at least. So I can give my 2 cents on that. Healing. Phenocyte works at a subtle level, purifying the body and clearing energy pathways. Phenocyte downloads information from the Akashic records via the blueprint, so that disease in any source may be identified and released. So if you're meditating with Phenocyte, often you'll feel so good, so powerful, so illustrious, so in tune and in line with the universe, that no disease, no sickness, no negative thought is able to stay in your mind. So I can see how it has these healing properties, these healing capabilities. I know ever since I started meditating with Phenocyte and Moldavite that I have not been able to turn back. I don't want to replace it with anything else, but I know in this illustrious world, this wondrous world filled with adventure, magic, we are tending to find newer things as we look for them, and as so we should, because that's all life is about, is discovery. So there are different types of Phenocyte. I want to show just a couple of different ones. This one is from Madagascar. It's you can see it's really well terminated. Terminated means it's the type of how it's cut, so you can see the different faces. Beautiful piece. Now these are so very powerful. You can see the size. Something like this runs about $250. I have one. Here's a Russian, well polished Russian Phenocyte or Phenakite. This one's around the same price range. Here's an Azazel one. This one I usually wear around here. Azazel activated Phenocyte with a Herkimer diamond on the side. And this big piece here was about $2,000. I really made the investment because I wanted something that was like Robert Simmons' big piece that he said felt like it was its own entity. It's like it's a breathing form of energy, and I wanted as close as I could get to it. This is $2,000. It's great to put on the top of your head, you will feel something. I mean, that's the great thing about these energies. No matter what, you will feel the energy. So I like to put it here, here, here. I like to use a couple of them, put them on my forehead, the third eye, the crown chakra, all the way in the back, behind the pillow, on the chest, works very well, even right in your hands. So I really highly suggest getting some Phenocyte. Visit the Etsy store. We are doing wonderfully. We have sold a bunch. I see you guys like pendants. I have so many more pendants coming in now. So that way I can share for you. I can vouch for the authenticity. You send it out in, you get your Moldavite in 1 business day. And thank you for the free receivers of the Moldavite. You've been patient. We are sending that out in the next week. So thank you for subscribing. And for this week's winner, it is S Moon Child 477. Congratulations to you. You get your free piece of Moldavite. Make sure you contact me on our Etsy store, and we will send you out that piece when you send me your address. So thank you for watching. Make sure you get yourself some Phenakite. We are going to be sending more Moldavite videos to you at your fingertips, so that you can release your third eye, make it grab the world, every gift that you would love, and just bring you the happiness that you've been looking for. So thank you for tuning in. We are going to have another video soon answering some of your questions, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. If you have any questions or requests for videos, if you want to actually ask me if your Moldavite is real or fake, send me a picture on Etsy. If you have any other requests, message me on Etsy. I am more than happy to meet your acquaintance and see if I can help you release that third eye.